my little snowflakes. It's me, Heather, here at Goldstone Books. Well, hasn't the weather been cold these last few months? Because it is winter, I thought it would be fun to tell you the tale of Mother Frost. Now, the original story was from Germany and called Frau Holle, but I thought it would be fun to turn it into a Welsh story. We are in Wales after all. So I have called it Mam-gu Eira, which means Grandmother Snow. Wyt ti'n barod? Are you sitting comfortably? Great. Wna I ddechrau. Once upon a time there was a widow who had 2 daughters, Gwyneth, who was kind and hard-working, and her sister Catrin, who was mean and lazy. The mother was much fonder of the mean and lazy Catrin, for she herself was mean and lazy. Poor Gwyneth had to do all the work around the house, the cooking and the cleaning, and every day she was forced to embroider fine linens to sell because her mother and sister were too lazy to work. One day she pricked her thumb on the needle and a spot of blood got on the handkerchief. Quickly she went to the well and tried to wash it away, but as she did, the handkerchief slid out of her hand and into the water. Oh no! What would her mother say? Well, since you were so careless, Gwyneth, you must jump down the well and fetch it. What choice did Gwyneth have? Poor girl. Bravely, she dived into the well. Down, down, down she fell into the dank, dark water until she hit her head and was knocked unconscious. When she awoke, she was lying in a meadow filled with beautiful flowers. She got up, brushed herself off, and began to walk. Soon she came to a baker's oven, and the bread called out to her, "Oh, take me out, or I shall burn." "Of course I will," said Gwyneth, and she used the wooden paddle to remove the bread from the hot oven, and then she continued to walk. Soon she came to an apple tree, and the tree called out to her, "Oh, shake me, shake me! My fruit is ripe and my branches are so heavy." "Of course I will," said Gwyneth. And she shook the branches until the apples fell like rain, and then she continued walking. At last she came to a little cottage, and there in the doorway was an old, old woman with long hair as white as snow. "Be not afraid, dear child. Stay with me, and if you will do all the work in the house properly, you shall be the better for it. Only you must take care to make my bed well and shake it thoroughly until the feathers fly, for then there is snow on earth, for I am Mam-gu Eira, which means Grandmother Snow." The old woman spoke so kindly to Gwyneth that she agreed to work for her. Gwyneth worked hard and looked after the house well, and always remembered to shake the bed so that the feathers flew about like snowflakes. After a few months, Gwyneth began to feel homesick. She said to Mam-gu Eira, "I know I am far better off with you, but I miss the animals on our farm, and I feel like I need to be back with my own people again." Mam-gu Eira said, "I understand, my child. You have served me well, and so I shall give you a parting gift." She told Gwyneth to stand in the doorway, and when she did, a shower of gold fell down and stuck to her. "That is the reward for your service." And in the blink of an eye, Gwyneth was back on the farm. As she walked through the yard, the rooster crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Your golden girls come back to you." Well, you can imagine how thrilled her mother and sister were to see her because she was covered in gold. Gwyneth told them all that had happened to her. She told them about the baker's oven and the bread. She told them about the apple tree. And finally, she told them about Mam-gu Eira. As soon as her mother heard how Gwyneth got so rich, she wanted the same thing for lazy Catrin. And so she told her daughter to jump in the well. Down, down, down she fell into the dank, dark water until she hit her head and was knocked unconscious. When she awoke, she was lying in a meadow filled with flowers. She got up, brushed herself off, and Katrin began to walk. Soon she came to the baker's oven, and the bread called out to her, "Oh, take me out, or I shall burn." "Do you really think I would help you? I might get dirty or burn my fingers. No way." And she continued to walk. Soon she came to the apple tree, and the tree called out to her, "Oh, shake me, my fruit is so ripe and my branches are heavy." "I'm not going to do that for you. You might drop an apple on my head." "No way." And she continued to walk. Soon she came to the little house of Mam-gu Eira. "Right, I'm here to work for you." "We'll see about that," said Mam-gu Eira. On the first day, Katrin did work quite hard, but mainly because she was thinking about all the gold she was going to get. On the second day, she did not make Mam-gu Eira's bed as she ought. She did not shake it to make the feathers fly up and make snow. And by the third day, lazy Katrin didn't get out of bed at all. "I think that you have worked for me long enough, and it is time for your reward." "Ugh, finally," said Katrin. She stood in the doorway, waiting for the gold to stick to her. But instead of gold, out flew a bucket of ooey gooey sticky black pitch that was emptied over her. "That is the reward for your service." And in a blink of an eye, Katrin was back on the farm. As she walked, the rooster crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Your dirty girls come back to you." The pitch stuck to Katrin and did not come off for as long as she lived. Gwyneth used the gold she got from Mam-gu Eira and moved to the big city, where she opened a cafe and served the best apple cinnamon bread anyone had ever tasted. And every time it snowed, she smiled to herself because she knew it was her old friend Mam-gu Eira shaking out her bedding. Diolch yn fawr, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, my little snowflakes, and I'll see you soon. Bye!